Hello, it is Monday morning. Last week, if you watched the other video, we were in Pitlochry doing a heat pump install, the first fix. This week's a bit more straightforward. It's normal jobbing like we do in some servicing. We've got some boiler coats to do and then hopefully some good repairs. We generally don't like to book more than 6 or maximum 7 jobs in a day, so it's generally like to spend about an hour every job. I'll try and get some good footage and then we'll share it later on. Okay, cheers. This is a service on a Worcester Bosch we fitted. We then clear the condensate trap of any debris, lubricate the shader valve before we put any pressure on. Now with the boiler drained, we go and check the expansion vessel. Now it's holding pressure, so we topped it up last year and we top it up every year, so it should be okay. Check for any leaks, it's all good. Close the magnetic filter, clean it out and then top up with some corrosion protection inhibitor. We then check the gas pipes for any leaks and then turn the boiler on and do our fan pressure test on the heat exchanger. Now we want the readings to be above what it says in the book, otherwise it needs cleaned out. We follow that with a combustion test, just like when you take your car for its MOT, it checks if anything's wrong when it's burning, and it's all good. The heavens opened before we got to this next ideal boiler service. We did some work to this boiler last year. We took the heat exchanger out to change the sump that had cracked, but we always like to check for everything again. That's the venturi and the injector needs a good clean, and then we check out the sump cover, and normally in a boiler that's leaking you'll see a crack here and that needs replaced. Check the expansion vessel again and then empty out the condensate trap for any debris. A good habit is to blow down the condensate pipe with a hose to clear any blockages and then finish off with a combustion test. So it's just past 4 o'clock. We've done 5 services today. I've filmed a few. One is turning to a repair that I'm going to do on Thursday, so I'm going to film for that, and another I'm going to fit a thermostat, so I can show you some of the wiring on that. We're just about to go to our next boiler survey. Now it's a combi to combi swap, so normally they're relatively straightforward, but we always like to do the basics. So check incoming flow rates for the water supply. Make sure that it's matching what the boiler is capable of. You don't want to fit an oversized boiler to an undersized water supply because it's just going to cost the customer a lot more money, A, to run and B, to buy initially. So check the flow rates, do all the basics, check the gas supplies, make sure it's going to fit, and then discuss all the customer's options with the Worcester book. And now I've got our boiler survey quote, a quote survey sheet that I've made up myself that I'm going to fill out when I'm there. It just kind of goes through the customer's options, make sure they're happy, and then I'll send a quote over to them later tonight.